There's some things that you probably are not aware of. Like we have for a turnover in the backcourt is 3D clock. It comes on. So then that means twos go for three, threes go for four, and the half court goes for five, and that light stays on until there's a made bucket by the other team, which creates a different atmosphere. You see different ramifications of what we're doing in our league in the Big Three. Like the Big Three, they have a spot on the floor for the 4-pointers. So, those are things that come from our league. And I think it's cool to take things and kind of like intertwine them in a way where it shows the things that we have, and some things that we have over here are worth having for the world to see. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody is a fan of the ABA right now, but as we make our way back, we hope to build on that fan base with some new things that we haven't publicized yet, but things that we'll be doing innovative in our game to move things forward.
All right. How important do you think school is and staying in a working environment it is for your players, and what do you think? What do you encourage them to do education-wise?
I mean, like, the whole thing that we're building is to build with the community, right? Like, is to encourage kids to reach for the sports, but if you miss your mark on the sport, know that there are like 12 to 20 different other job situations within this platform. So you don't have to get so locked in on, like, okay, I didn't make my dream, so I still can't be a part of this situation. No, you can be. You just have to know. And I think that's the thing that we're trying to do with schools, is to kind of like give them that information and also mentor them in ways to let them know that, okay, yeah, I've been down this road. I know how that happens. You should do this. A lot of people don't have people to stand in the gap to kind of like bounce things off of, or to talk to when they get frustrated, or to even make real business decisions or real life-changing decisions. So we're coming in as that platform that's willing to bond with the community in a way that most franchises don't.
All right. Coach Eric, what type of players does he deal with, and like, what's his affiliation and what goes on?
We just hired Coach E. Mr. Tillman is a well-respected basketball liaison, I would say, because he's very familiar with players. He knows their history, their backgrounds. And when you're looking for talent, you can often see what's on the court, but the backstory to a player is something that you often don't have. So with E, we able to go overseas. We're able to put our players in situations as far as the NBA, and them going to that level, pairing them with the best trainers, some of the top-notch trainers that train some of the best athletes that we have here in the United States that play in the NBA right now currently. So, E was the piece that linked us to that, and it makes it a very, I want to say, like a unique type of situation where we can kind of guarantee like players situations that other teams probably couldn't. a lot of people in our league are probably just, they have players, right? But we're trying to put players in places that they want to be, they're dreamed of, you know, those contracts, like, you know, we got E for Dad, and to make sure that our players are aware. Financial literacy is something that we're stressing over here. Like, we're